Now, if our data is big, we have to organize it in tables with how many times each value is recurring. So instead of wasting time writing big data or writing it in a way which is not organized for observation, we can have frequency table or grouped frequency tables. What's the difference? This table is a frequency table. I have simply the value, the score, and this time I can refer it as X, and I have the frequency, which is how many times X is repeated. To find out the mean in this case, this is equal to sum time of F times X, frequency times X, over the total frequency, which is equal to 6 times 2, the value of X times its frequency, plus 7 times 3, plus, I continue, all of it divided by the total frequency, which is 2 plus 3 plus 7, etc. We can easily find the mean using our graphical display calculator. Let's see how we can find the mean in this case. We go to our graphical display calculator, exit. We need to fill in the lists now. So we go to delete all, F1. I fill in the score, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the frequency is 2. 7 and 1. I go to calc. Here I have to fix the settings. The 1 var X list, I have it in list 1, great. But the frequency list, I need to tell my graphical display calculator that it is found in list 2. So now I go to exit and I press 1 var because I have, in this case, only one variable. The other column is for the frequency. It's not a second variable. So I go to 1 var. I can see that the mean is equal X bar, which is 8.1. I can see the N, which is the total frequency, is equal to 20. I can see Q1, the median, Q3, the maximum. Let's go now and talk about grouped frequency table. The grouped frequency table, I have the variable to be grouped into intervals. Each class has an interval and with the frequency. Also, X bar in this case equals sum f of X over sum of the total frequency. But here I need to add an additional layer. I need to find the midpoint for each group. So the midpoint for the group here from 150 to 160 is 155. This is 165. This is 172.5. And here I have it 177.5 and 185. I use the midpoint for my calculations. So when I want to find the mean, I multiply the midpoint times the frequency. So it's 155 times the frequency, which is 14, plus 165 times the frequency, which is 50, plus etc. over the total frequency. I simply have to add up the frequencies, which is 14 plus 50 plus etc. Okay, there is no big difference except for here the classes come in intervals. Let's have an example. For the following data, use your graphical display calculator to find an estimate of the mean, and we have to write down the model class. Okay, for the model class, it's the class that has the highest frequency. So the one with the highest frequency is 50. So the class is 160H less than or equal to 170. Now, to find an estimate of the mean, I need to find the midpoint for each interval. This is 155. This is 165. And this is 172.5. This is 177.5. And this is 185. Now I need to use my graphical display calculator. I go to Stat, Exit. I have to delete all. And here I have to delete all. So I start filling list 1 with the midpoint, 155. .5, and I have 177.5, and then I have the 185. And list 2, I fill in the frequencies. This is 14, 50, 32, 19, and 8. So now I go to Calc. I have to check the setting that I have list 2 as the frequency list. Perfect. And I go to 1 var. I can find that the mean, which is X bar, is equal to 169. So X bar in this case is equal to 169 centimeters.